James, what are your thoughts on that? Because obviously 0-0 at half-time, you're very much in it.
Yeah, I felt we showed real spirit first half. We'd done a lot of work in the week on being tight, being connected, being hard to beat. That was the plan. I felt we probably, the boys in the first half really focused on that, and maybe in possession we didn't do quite as well as we'd intended to do with our counter-attacks and our breaks. I thought we weren't quite clinical enough, but we had something to build from. Second half, the early goal, if you like, rocked us a little bit because then you're chasing the game. And we did chase the game then. I thought we actually did better with the ball at that point. Got a little bit more of a foothold in the game, but probably too much out of structure. And that left us open at the back, and they really took advantage of that.
You don't get anything in terms of the result, but what do you take out of that performance given the short amount of time that you've had to work with the players since Vitor left?
What I take from it is the boys have got a real togetherness, the boys have got a real spirit, the boys are prepared to do and work to a game plan, and I think that's a good basis to start from. Now, we have to do better with the ball, we have to do better in the final third, we have to do better on transition, but that will be for the new coach to work on. But I think there's plenty of a real base of players that are willing to have a right go, willing to work at the game and willing to get better.
You mentioned what the new coach will have to work with. We expect Rob Edwards to come in and take over. What's your understanding of the state of play?
My understanding is focus on the Chelsea game, and I'm sure I'll get the information later on. At the moment, I'm not sure what the time scale is with the new manager, but I'm sure we'll find out in time.
And when we look at the squad, do you think there's enough out there to still stay in the Premier League? Because obviously the table looks pretty bleak right now.
Yeah, I do. I really do. I think that the spirit that is in the dressing room, you might not see that from where you are, but I've seen that this week. I think that there's 27 games left, plenty of football, and our season won't be decided on Chelsea away, like today, what I've seen. But they've shown they can show spirit, they've shown they can show drive, determination, and then if we can add a little bit of quality to it, then